Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of Fit, Fine, and Flowing with Sasha Janae. First of all, the outfit, okay? Hold on, let me fix her a little bit. The outfit, okay? Brought to you by every piece that I'm wearing is brought to you by I Am Activewear, okay? You see the logo. This is like a little bolero jacket situation. This right here is the best, the most comfortable, but also she's snatching everywhere that needs to be snatched. Pickleball dress, tennis dress, like whatever you want to do with it. Okay, you can dress it up, you can dress it down. And today we're ready for sports. We're ready to play. Okay, so welcome, ladies. Welcome. So happy to be back. Happy day. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Speaking of hump day, here we are in ovulation. We're ovulating again. We're not humping, but we're ovulating. We're not getting humped, but we're ovulating anyways. No, welcome back to my Sisters in Flow. I am so happy to see all of y'all. We have like today's talk is gonna be fun. And it's gonna be simple. I like a simple moment. Sometimes we just need simplicity. Sometimes we need a reset. Sometimes we need a check. And I just feel very good and lighthearted. I feel pretty in pink. I feel like I can like play pickleball and take over the world right this moment. So we're gonna get into it. Okay. So ladies, I want to welcome my watchers, my sisters in flow. Welcome back to Fit, Fine, and Flowing. I want to welcome in my new sisters in flow and brothers in flow because, hey, listen, the male audience is really tuned in. They tune in, they give feedback, and I appreciate it so much. Very, very clock it, y'all. So I just want to welcome you guys. This is a space for women. We're going to, I mean, all in all, because every single time I explain it, I feel like I explain it a different way, but it's all like all the same. We encompass all these things. This is a space for fitness, feminine wellness, and women in their 30s, women approaching their 30s, women that have been through their 30s, and also space for just people with ovaries in general. Okay. We're going to discuss feminine wellness, which is really important to me. I actually went on a rant today about these lashes are hell, but I look good. Just give me a second. So I went on a rant today. It's just like that I put glue on them because I thought it was like a life hack. And I was like, ooh, these are never coming off. No, the glue hasn't dried. I think I put too much glue. I think it was a no-no. Anyways, I went on a rant today about how it's so important for me that this is a feminine wellness space because us women, we don't have enough representation on forums. We don't have enough of a safe space amongst our family members, amongst our best friends, our girl groups, our work, jobs, and all that stuff like that. So I think it's important to have a feminine wellness space because, like I said on the last episode, the more that we hold in and the less that we disclose and, we're secretive because we're ashamed, the more I feel like we suffer from disease in our body and cancer and things going undiagnosed until it's too late because we didn't have that safe space to share and learn about our bodies. So here we speak freely about the coochie. We speak freely about the vagina. We want to let's actually, I haven't done this in a while. We need to do some Kegels because I seen this girl. She kind of ate down on this like whole Kegels routine. I don't got a routine for y'all. We just want to do Kegels. So everybody take a deep breath. We're going to inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. And on this next inhale, we're going to Kegel. We're going to tighten her up. Ready? Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. And in again. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. And just like become one with your vagina right now. No, let's pulse it. Ready? Everybody Kegels. Eh, eh, eh. I hope you guys think of this when you do Kegels. Hold on, let me just be a lady. Nobody can tell that I'm doing Kegels unless I do like this. If you ever see me in public like this, I'm doing Kegels, but I won't do it, I promise. All right. Let's see. A couple more seconds. Okay. All right, and hold it. And then release. All right. Good job, ladies. Good job. Listen, it's very important to remember your Kegels exercises. Even if like you're in kind of a bad mood, do some Kegels. You'll be fine. You'll be okay. And say a prayer, but also do Kegels. All right. So peaks and valleys, ladies. I have a peak. So I'm gonna let y'all in my soup kitchen, and I should have got tissue before I sat down, not because I'm gonna cry, but because my allergies are trying to act up. Anyways, um, so my kids have been gone all summer. I cannot believe the summer is over for us. They get out from school earlier than up north does, and they go back to school obviously earlier than up north does. That was stupid of me to say. Duh. So my kids have been gone all summer. They've been to Tampa, they've been to Arizona, they've been to Orlando, they've been to Miami. And it has, at first, I was like very emotional about it because I felt so freaking alone. I was trying to navigate like my world without them, and I felt just like kind of restless, like I couldn't figure out what to do. Then I finally got in a good groove, okay? And I was like working out, eating healthy, keeping the house clean, like all the things, like not all the things that you can't do when the kids are there, but like I was doing this for me, and it was wonderful. And then the kids are coming back this weekend, and they're coming back for good because school is about to start. And shout out to my baby daddy because he actually, we were able to work it out so he could pick my daughter up to, what do you pick her up for? To take her school shopping and then bringing her back. So like everything is like blossoming. The kids got a break from me. I didn't necessarily get a break from them because my kids, we're at the ages where they're not a burden. They annoy me and they all know that, but they do not stress me out. I mean, they complete me. So like we're like a little team. And I talk to the cat now. Peak, we got a cat. His name is Grayson. Okay. Pronounced Grayson, not Grayson, because he's my Grayson. He's a really cute gray cat. And you guys will see pictures of him on my social media. Um, he's a kitten, so he's like a newborn baby. And he does a lot of meowing and he does a lot of clawing and stuff like that. The kids are absolutely obsessed with him. One of my peaks is also that I got time to spend with each of my kids one on one when they transition from Arizona to their next spaces or whatever. So that was really, really awesome. Also, update on Nana, G Nana, the OG. Big O. She's doing well so far. So I do have to call her. Oh my God, I ain't shit. I gotta call her, right? But everything's on the up and up. So I am so grateful to God. I'm grateful for your prayers and thoughts. And I'm just happy. Like I couldn't be happier right now, right? So when it comes to valleys, I will say being alone again, the kids being gone, and also work has been like a little weird for me lately. Okay, it's actually great. I love my job. I ain't gonna lie. But I have a lot of busy work to do, and busy work is tedious. And can somebody please write me a prescription for Adderall? Because oh my God, I can't focus. So I think that the reason why I haven't been able to focus is because I've been caffeinating on a million lately. And so I am intentionally bringing that down. So I'm allowing myself 2 cups of coffee, and it's the mushroom coffee. 2 cups of coffee and then a pre-workout to work out, and that's it. And that is way less than what I've been drinking late or what I've been consuming when it comes to caffeine lately. So that's awesome. Also, so what's a valley? What's a valley? What's a valley? You know what? It's the first again and bills are due. And we ain't rich yet, but we're gonna get there, ladies. Sisters in flow, we are gonna get there. And we're gonna get to the point where like it doesn't, we're gonna be like, oh, the first, because everything's gonna be on auto pay and there's gonna be like money to play afterwards. So I speak, we're gonna get there over all of us, all of our bank accounts and everything like that. Okay. Um, Let me think. A valley. I just feel like I've been in a shell, but I just coming off my period. So finally that thing was over. Smack, slam right into ovulation. I feel like I'm in heat. It's crazy. And the crazier thing about it, I guess we're done with valleys. The craziest thing about it is it's almost like everybody around me can sense and feel that vibe. And it's a full moon. So by the time you guys see this, it won't be a full moon anymore. It'll be like waning, right? But today's the night of the full moon, and today's the night of the full moon. But yeah, so it's literally everybody around me is like smiling with me more. Like there's like lingering gazes, and I feel like my sales are doing better. I just feel like my energy is up here. I really appreciate it. I love it. I'm like smiling more, but I'm also in heat. So I just wanted to let that out. Like since we're amongst our sisters, I just wanted to like talk about that. And this is the inspiration for this outfit. Top equals feral, dress equals any occasion, baby. So let's get into the episode. So like I said, today is gonna be like I feel like I'm all over the place, but I'm really good. I will say I had an excellent workout today. I hit back because like usually when I'm in a rush or I don't have time, I should say, but I need to get it done. I'm gonna hit 1, 2, 3, 4 back moves, like 4 moves for whatever split I'm doing. So today was back. I did lat pull downs. I did I don't know what these are called, but like right. And then I did tricep pull downs or push downs or whatever. And then I did rows. I also did, for some reason, I did wide chest. I don't know why the machine was there. It feels good to do chest because then I feel like my boobs are going to get bigger. And then a couple of bicep curls. And because yesterday when I did legs, I skipped RDLs. I did RDLs and goblet squats. So it was a time. I had a great time. So like that's kind of why I'm on a high. Plus their pre-workout, I got a new pre-workout. It is kicking butt. So here we are. Also, hence why there is no bloom because I'm still feeling really excellent off of my pre-workout. So I won't shout out my pre-workout because I just want to make sure I try it for a month and that it like works out for me, and then I'll let y'all know what it is. Okay. So today, episode 27. Remember last episode? I was so embarrassed because I felt like I lost track of episodes. I really didn't. I mean, I did, but I didn't. That was episode 26. I'm tripping. Today is episode 27, 100%. Like, I know I'm confident. I counted it. Okay. So today is going to be about basically harnessing the power of your ovulation phase. And you don't have to be ovulating to like feel this, right? But our cycles, if we start to live by them and take advantage of them, I feel like things will change for the better. So, ovulation season, your body is ready, are your goals. So, basically, whenever you're in your ovulation cycle phase, and I've talked about this before, that is the time to do all the things, to do the hard things, to do the fun things, to do the things that make you nervous, because ovulation equals peak energy, ovulation equals peak motivation, all the good stuff, right? So I want to talk about goal setting while you're in your feminine power. Now, if you, I know that you've noticed it because you've been here for long enough. We've been through enough cycles that you know ovulation takes us to where we need to get, sis. Okay. But have you ever intentionally moved with your ovulation? Like, have you ever cooperated with it? Because ovulation is not just about like sex and having the highest libido ever and just like being in heat. That's not all that it's about. It is literally when everything in your body should be in sync and feeling the best. So you should be able to do your best and be your best, your highest self, basically. Okay. So now we want to talk about the educational, sciencey things, right? What's happening during ovulation. Estrogen peaks, your testosterone gets a little boost. Yes, ladies, you do have testosterone, okay? And nothing's wrong with that. Your confidence increases, okay? Your communication improves. Creativity is higher. You're naturally more motivated. Your brain is actually wired for connection and possibility. This is why you need to be having the conversation with the people while you're in ovulation. Okay. So, this is literally why now is the perfect time to do the things: apply for a job, ask for a raise, launch the business, drop the flyer for your latest communities meetup, drop the flyer for your latest community meetup, right? Record the content, network, and dream bigger, set goals, okay? Side note, I did just drop the flyer for August 22nd, our second R&B experience, okay? Same location, limited seats available. Ladies, we did it once. We're going to do it again. We're going to do it better. We're going to do it bigger. August 22nd, mark your calendars. if you are in the Fit, Fine, and Flowing community, you're going to see the flyer first. If you are not in the Fit, Fine, and Flowing community on Facebook, go ahead and ask me for it. Find it on Facebook. Join the community, because whenever anything's happening, like an event, especially because seats are limited, I'm going to drop it in the group first. Okay. I am going to drop it in my close friends story in my Instagram, and I'm going to give my sisters in flow time to go ahead and get first come, first serve seats. And then I will drop it to the general public. Okay. So back in action. I'm really excited about this. I'm actually super excited. My girl Ashley, shout out to Ashley. She made me a flyer. It's a beautiful flyer. I love it. She did her thing. Okay, y'all will see when I post it on social media that the girl really did her thing. So I'm really blessed with the team that I have, because like, I mean, the creativity level, the mastermind, the inspiration that they give me just being around me makes such a huge difference in this journey. Okay. So now, while we're in ovulation, I want to have this conversation. July is about over. Well, it is over. And I guess that's we're 6 months in. So we're like at halftime, right? And I wanted to talk to y'all about your goals, because at the beginning of the year, we all start goals. We all set goals and start strong. We write our affirmations. We're doing all the things. We're journaling. We're in the gym. I love the new year, new me season, because I make money. I work at a gym. Okay. It is wonderful. I love seeing everybody come in. I love seeing everybody stick it out, because a lot of times, like, social media has put this terrible stigma on people. Oh, I'm going to steer clear of the new me crowd. And honestly, working at a gym myself, then there is almost no such thing as a new year, new me crowd. Do you know how many people joined this year, 2026, in January, that have stuck with it so far? And we're about to be in August. Shout out to y'all. If y'all watch my podcast, which a lot of us are like friends now because we see each other every day, but shout out to y'all for sticking to it. That's so important. So here we are. I don't know if this is like, it's like quarter two and a half-ish, because it's August, right? We have August, we have September, we have October, we have November, and we have December. August, September, October, November, December. We have 5 months to finish this year strong. When I say finish this year strong, I do not mean you are not strong if you do not accomplish every single goal that you set for yourself in January. I mean, this is a time where you reevaluate. Okay, where am I at? What goals have I accomplished? Can I check off? Okay, I didn't check off any goals so far yet. You're not behind, baby. Life is happening around you. Please understand that life is happening around you. Give yourself grace. But now we're going to re-gear, okay? And we're going to lock into these goals. You're going to look back to January and see, okay, what do I need to do? What is a non-negotiable goal for the year of 2026? And we're going to attack it together, sis. Okay. So we got 5 months. We can completely change our lives. We can fitness wise, you can actually lose weight. You can actually recomp your body. You can actually lose inches fitness wise, just for example. Okay. If nothing changed over the last 5 months, how proud would you be? Wait, hold on. I'm saying that wrong. Okay. If nothing changed over the next 5 months, would you be proud of where you end the year? And that's something I want you to say that to yourself with a little bit of grace, but also seriousness. If you're serious about your goals and you have things to accomplish and you're like me, putting something on the back burner for years and years, this is it. This is your sign. It's time to focus on getting that goal to happen. Okay. Now, what is a SMART goal? This is important. And I've talked about it in other episodes, but I think it's important to reiterate it, especially if we're going to be revisiting our vision boards from January 2026. A SMART goal. So S stands for specific, M stands for measurable, A stands for achievable, R stands for relevant, T stands for time bound. Okay, SMART goal. For example, specific, I want to lose weight. I want to lose 15 pounds. That's specific. Okay, measurable. How do you know that you're making progress? So, how much weight do you want to lose? How many inches do you want to lose? How much muscle mass do you want to gain? How much body fat do you want to lose? Okay. Achievable. Dream big, but make it realistic. I was born and destined to be a millionaire. Nowadays, because the value of money, it's probably like a billionaire for sure, right? But I know that, do I know? I know that by the end of this year, I likely will not be making my first billion, which is perfectly fine because, baby, we're building this business together, right? So I'm not going to say by the end of 2026, I want to be a billionaire. No, I'm going to say, for example, I want to have 2,500 in my savings account by the end of 2026. And that is an attainable, measurable, specific goal. Okay. And achievable. So R is relevant. Listen, baby, we got goals. We got fitness goals. We got spiritual goals. We got mental health goals. We have family goals. We have business goals. So you want to make sure that whatever your goal is, it's relevant, because if you're just saying anything, you're going to disappoint yourself because you were just saying anything. So it's not of the same importance as something that holds weight for you. Okay. And then time bound, give it a deadline. Where if I say I'm going to be a billionaire, I've been saying that since I was like 18. Preachers and pastors have prophesied it over me. I mean, numerous, from different walks, different churches, different backgrounds. People see it on me. It's dripping off of me, right? And I've just been saying it, saying it, saying it. But if there's never a plan behind this, if there's not even a business plan behind it, it is never gonna happen. So you want to say something time bound. So for example, I'll give you a SMART goal when it comes to fitness. I want to lose this last 15 pounds of body fat. Okay. I want to lose 3 inches or everywhere. Okay. I want to lose it by achievable. I want to do this by December. And then it's relevant because I'm literally a health coach. And then time bound, my time frame is December. Okay. So 5 areas of every woman's life that she should be setting goals is always going to be spiritual, mental, physical, family, and financial. All of these things, because each category impacts our life so greatly. I don't talk about God enough on Fit, Fine, and Flowing podcast. Okay. I want y'all to know it's not the universe for me. It is God. Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior, 100%. Right. I understand that a relationship with your spiritual being is what really matters. For me personally, that is what I connect to. So when it comes to spirituality, it doesn't matter where on the spectrum you are when it comes to spirituality. What matters is that you have connection and you have relationship. So not including a spiritual goal, or a spiritual, not keeping your spirituality in the forefront of your mind in your daily, weekly practices is really going to be to your detriment, because we all have to believe in something. Faith is so important, right? So also, how are we going to be blessed if we're not acknowledging nobody? Like, hachu, bless you. No, 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 I don't believe in God. Wait. So what happens when you sneeze? Like that's the scenario there. Anyways, so spiritual. I'm going to give you the example, okay? And I want you to take a second, like, even if you have to listen to this episode over again, it's not a long episode. This is not going to be a long episode for you ladies. So take your time, listen to it, play it when you're working out, and then play it while you're getting ready for bed. And you're doing your journaling so that it can kind of trigger and let certain things flow from you, so you can reevaluate, so you can set new goals, so you can remind yourself that you're coming along and that you're making progress. So spiritual example, I will spend 10 minutes every morning praying or reading a devotional before touching my phone, before going to work, after my first workout. Walking and praying is big. For me personally, authentically, my spiritual goal is to say a prayer every morning that I get out of my car before I walk into my job. Okay. I am blessed to be connected to a family that has very strong spiritual solid foundation. And prayer definitely, for me in my life, you can call it affirmations, you can call it speaking into existence. Prayer definitely changes my day and my atmosphere. So that's my personal spiritual goal to share with you guys, is to pray intentionally and giving myself enough time before I get out of the car to walk into work. Okay. Now, mental. We're losing weight, we're doing all the things. Y'all know what we doing. Y'all know what it is, right? So we have to make sure that we fine tune our mental health. Otherwise, we will be walking around like crazy people. So an example of a mental goal to set would be reading a personal developmental book every month through December. Now, this is an example and also a commitment to myself. My examples are like my things, but example for you, because maybe that's not you. So I'm going to say read with a physical book or listen to an audiobook. I'm an audiobook girly because I'm on the road a lot. So I can sit and I can listen to podcasts. I can sit and I can listen to a book and digest it that way. Also, when I sit and read, sometimes I get a little sleepy, but we're working on that because I do like to have the book in hand as well. So reading one personal developmental book every month through December is really important for your mental health, mental toughness, just overall getting us through there. And if you're a boss babe at your job, if you're building a business, so you're a boss babe entrepreneur, if you have fitness goals, honey, you need to get into personal development. I promise you, you're going to fall in love. Okay. Now, physical, we kind of already talked about this in the SMART goal. Say, for example, your personal physical goal is to strength train 3 days a week and walk 8,000 to 10,000 steps until New Year's. If you decide to do this and you are not already moving your body, I promise you, you are going to see physical progress by December. Stick to it, babe. You got it. Okay. Now, family. I think it's important. A lot of times, like when I'm dialing out my goals, I don't specifically hone in on family just because like my family's attached to me. My kids have no choice but to reap all the success and blessings that comes from me accomplishing all my goals. But I want to be more intentional because the kids are getting older. They're becoming more independent. I literally, before I got in here, just read this little meme on Instagram. It said, at first they say biscotti and then they say spaghetti, and nobody warns you about how much that'll affect you. My 6-year-old is almost out of biscotti and she's almost onto spaghetti. And like, yeah, if you stop for a second and think, when you have children, time is just flying by. It's not your friend. And it's beautiful to watch the children grow. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful to just watch all their different phases and everything they go through. But it's also like, man, you were just like, it happened so freaking fast. So I want to be more intentional with my family. So when it comes to goals, literally one intentional family activity every week with no phones. And that will make you guys connect. It will make you guys look each other in the eye. It'll make you guys argue, be passionate. It'll make you guys laugh because at some point they have no reason but to be in the moment and in space with mommy and daddy, however you want to call it. Okay. Now, financial literacy is like my ultimate goal. Savings, financial literacy. I have social media peak, and it's not my peak of the week because it just happened today, literally when we were setting up the camera. Well, I wasn't setting up the camera. I was just looking pretty. A company reached out to me because they want to send me some products and they want me to talk. I didn't reach out to them. They reached out to me. And it's a big company, 504,000 followers. It's a big deal. Oh my God. God is so good. So I have big financial goals. Okay. Now through the next 5 months, I'm not going to say they're like colossal, but I have, I monetized on social media. So I want to bring in X amount of money from social media by the end of the year. I told you we're talking about day trading. I am making, and thank God for my trading mentor. He is allowing me to make small payments until I pay for the mentorship, which is a huge deal because like the value of the information and mentorship I'm getting is honestly what there's a high ticket on that. And so I have a mentor that's going to be showing me trading hands on and stuff like that, which is a huge deal. So locking in with that is one of my financial goals. And honestly, just the way that you spend money, I have noticed how I spend money like I have it, which is a blessing because, I do have it. It's coming to me. And now I'm finally taking the steps for it, right? But until then, as a single mother of three, I need to be better with my money. I need to be smarter with my money. I need to make less frivolous decisions. I need to figure out where every single dollar and penny is going. Okay. Because sometimes I be just having a time and then I open my bank account. I'm like, $8? What the? Like, how did that even happen? What? $8? So I want to encourage you to really, really figure out some financial goals that you can set for yourself, especially my single moms. Ladies, it is hard out here, and inflation is making it that much more difficult to navigate this life as a single mother. God is going to provide for you, but He's also given us wisdom and tools to figure out and navigate so that we aren't pouring from an empty cup, because you want to like money can be so stressful. Past due bills can be so stressful. And then it's the first and the kids go back to school. Are you kidding me? You know how big my son's feet are? He's 16. Like, what? Please. So that means rent is due. That means everything is due and school closed. Excuse me, but I'm working. We're working towards it. God always provides. My village, like my family, my village, my cup runneth over because I've never felt like this before. Everybody's just like, oh, I'll take care of this one. I'll take care of this one. I'll take care of this one. And I'm just like, what, guys? Because I feel like it's not that they don't show up for me. I feel like God is just opening the floodgates over me and my kids' lives. Like when I was younger, I used to feel like there was this favor cloud over me. Like everything I wanted, I got. Every time I pursued something, I got it, I achieved it, I was blessed with it. Like it was just ridiculous. And then for a little while, I felt like I had gotten so far from the will of God that I didn't have His favor anymore. And I went through this really dark period where I shouldn't have been at. And then, I mean, He obviously let me know that He was there the whole time. It was me thinking that He didn't have the cloud of favor over my head. And that caused me to be just in a series of bad energy, for lack of better words. But now I feel like that favor cloud is over me again. And honestly, the sky is the limit for me. And it just trickles down to my family. So everybody investing in me, everybody helping me with my kids, everybody that's just present in my village right now, I promise I'm going to take care of us all. I can't stress enough. I'm working hard for all of us. I'm working hard so we can all eat. I'm working hard so that everybody connected to me can be financially free. This is what I'm working for. Okay. So y'all just give me time, work with me, because we're going to get there. I promise you. Okay. So, that was a side note tangent, but also set financial goals. So let's see here. Just to kind of help a little bit more with the examples and keep it a little short and simple, a SMART goal. I want to get healthier. If the goal is I want to get healthier, this is what I'm saying. If the goal is I want to get healthier, the SMART goal would be I will lose 12 pounds by December 31st by strength training 4 days a week, eating 180 grams of protein daily, and sleeping at least 7 hours each night. In episode 26, we talked about the importance of rest and recovery. Okay. Example 2. Excuse me. Example 2, I want to make more money. The SMART goal would be I will earn an extra $2,000 before the end of the year by hosting 2 community fitness events each month and reaching out to 5 new business opportunities every week. That is, I'm letting y'all in my soup kitchen, okay? These are excellent SMART goals because we're not just saying, oh, I want to make more money. No. You write the vision and make it plain. How do you want to make more money? How much more money do you want to make? What's the plan to do that? You know what I'm saying? That's what's important when you're setting these goals. And the last example, I want less stress, which is very, very important, especially for my women in their 30s, to keep that cortisol level exactly where it needs to be, to not allow disease and distress to occupy your body. Okay. The SMART goal. So I want to stress less is the goal. The SMART goal version is I will journal for 10 minutes every night and spend 1 hour every Sunday planning my week through the end of the year. That is an excellent way to accomplish the idea of less stress. You plan out your week on a Sunday and you journal every night. Get your feelings out, because you have like lovely people, lovely family, lovely village. Maybe you don't, right? Maybe I'm your village, right? You could reach out to me, but also you need for yourself, you need to be able to purge and let out all those sticky feelings that maybe, like me, I go into my cocoon when I'm having stinking thinking, because I don't want to overflow. My girl Elise, shout out to my baby Elise. She reached out to me. She's like, "Hey, you want to work out?" I had just did an exchange. I won't let you guys too deep in. I had just did an exchange. I got some bad energy from somebody, and I was like, you know what? Not tonight, because I didn't want to let my negative energy and my uneasy energy overflow on her. So I just went to the gym solo. And you can journal those feelings out. You can work those feelings out. So get intentional about getting that stinking thinking and those nasty feelings out of your system. Okay. Now, I want you to leave this episode inspired, but even more importantly, I want you to leave this episode with a plan. Okay. So I am going to challenge my sisters in flow, okay, new and existing. I'm going to challenge you to write one SMART goal in each of these 5 areas: spiritual, mental, physical, family, and financial. Which one of the goals in one of these 5 categories would actually change your life the most if you accomplished it by December 31st? If it's personal, keep it to yourself. If you're open to it and you see this episode, drop it in the comments on YouTube. If you're open to it, you see this episode from YouTube, go over to your Facebook, go into the Fit, Fine, and Flowing community, and go ahead and drop it. Listen, give us all something positive to send our thoughts and prayers to. Okay. Now, all things vagina. I'm in heat. That's the all things vagina segment. Honestly, I kind of went over that earlier. Um, I don't have all things vagina segment for you, but I do have some stuff in the works when it comes to stickers and maybe some t-shirts and stuff like that, because I just think harnessing the feminine wellness power and just really, really stepping into our femininity in such a male dominated space like fitness and gyms, I think it's so important. So like, let's go in there all pretty and pink and powdery, right? Now, I want to talk to you about music. So R&B experience is definitely going to be R&B. I am working with a DJ that might help me put together this playlist. So we'll see, because otherwise y'all are getting exactly what's in my playlist that I like. Okay. So I want to mix it up and I want to make sure I'm universal enough for the girls. We're going to see where it goes. If he gives me a good playlist, we're rolling with that. No pun intended. If I don't love the playlist, then I'm going to mix my stuff in with it, but I just want to make sure we have a good flow when it comes to the ride, which you ladies did excellent. I know I got to put slow motion in on the playlist, because the way y'all went crazy and was throwing ass all over that bike. Okay. I'm here for it. I want to see it again. So I, this past week, have been listening to Belly Gang Cushington. I think that's how you say his name. First of all, I do have a little crush on him. He is this cute redhead weirdo. Like, I don't know what my problem is. I'm also in heat. Anyways, I added him on Twitter a couple times and he didn't respond or retweet me, so whatever. But I've been listening to his music. Honestly, no skips. It's been getting me through my cardio. It's been getting me through my weightlifting. And then it's something about trap music that, like, R&B, yes, it makes me feel sexy, but something about trap music, because I'm a trap queen. No, I'm just saying, it makes me feel so sexy. It makes me push so much harder with my weights. It makes me like really connect my mind to my muscle. So Belly Gang has been on my playlist on repeat. Like what? Let me see. I'll tell y'all my actual song that is on repeat. It is okay, I don't have no service in here. I think it's What the Fuck Going or sorry, mom. WTF Going with Savage 21, 21 Savage. I don't know what my problem is. I'm acting so old right now and I'm not this old, I swear. I swear. So yeah, I like that. And then I just like went on Spotify and created a radio station from it. So like that's what I've been on. Your lifts are gonna be amazing. I'm over here on the bridge listening to Belly, and I'm like, okay, on the way up, I did a little bit of jogging. And then on the way down, instead of jogging, I was doing high knees. And I was like, who you feeling like? Like, what is going on right now? But I feel amazing. Also, I will say this episode is as always sponsored by I Am Activewear. Another peak, and it's not of the week because it happened today. Today, a lot of good things happened. I went in there to get my outfits, right? And it just so happened last month, I went in there to get a bodysuit. It was black. Y'all seen it. I took some pictures in it. So I got that in an extra large. I went back today, a month later, and I got the same jumpsuit or the same bodysuit because it's just that T, right? In a size large. So I went from an extra large to a size large because your girl is putting in that work. Get it in with me. So August 22nd, ladies, Fit Fine and Flowing presents R&B Experience. August 22nd. It's gonna be a heavy ride. We're gonna feel those muscles. We're gonna be building that booty and working off that fat. Seats are limited. Seats are limited, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and hit spin one more time. I wanna have so much fun with y'all. The dress code is gonna be all black. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna stand out like a bride or if I'm gonna be wearing all black, which I probably will be wearing all black. Anyways, I cannot wait to see y'all there. Seats are limited. The group has the flyer first. First come, first serve. When I drop it in the main and on all the main socials, it is a local event at Vero Fitness Gym in Vero Beach. You do not have to be a member to come to class. We're just gonna have a good time. I Am Activewear is gonna be on location. I am going to have the Juicing Queen on location as well. And then I'm gonna make sure the goodie bags have some goodies in there for you ladies. So thank you so much for coming to another episode of Fit, Fine, and Flowing. Even though I'm like pre-workout rambling, I love y'all. I'm so happy to have you. Rocky, I love you. Your strength, I admire so much. Your heart is just wide open and beautiful. And even though you feel like maybe it's not like, I don't know how to say it, but I just understand that like your heart is your whole entire essence, and just don't lose all that love and beauty that you have. And sisters, I will talk to you soon.